Hi, good Friday morning.
Order filled.
All right, we're rolling here on the NQ this morning. Got a lot of action coming in. We're rolling around 19,100. Ron, good morning. Awesome. We're gonna be rolling today with some Apex accounts. Hopefully, I want to share the journey here. Get the one-day passes dusted off and see how those are gonna do for us today. Look like we've hit. I hit 4 of them here on my machine already this morning. A great run up in the scoreboard already.
Order filled.
I had 2 RTYs. I think I used the RTY on a live account the other day and then put it back on the RTY account. So I deleted it earlier this morning when I saw it hit 2 of them. So it really hit the one. I just had it duplicated.
Order filled.
I've got the one-day pass activated for my Apex account here. So if that thing goes off, we'll be able to see that in action here. Let me show it real quick.
Order
So the one-day pass, where did I put this one? Okay, here we go. I've got it on 386 right here. So I just needed to check the times because I believe it's yeah. So I'll need to adjust the times. The time for the NQ is over typically, but I'll run it 24 hours. So I just want to bring it over and get it set up. So if you ever wanted to have a bot run 24 hours a day, you just set it up like this. So it's the NQ 50,000. All right, Rue, good morning. Welcome back, Rue.
Order submitted.
So I've got this one 1386 right here. So we're good to go. It's on the NQ.
Order
We'll
filled.
get this one rolling.
Order submitted.
And I'll put another account on it over here. So we'll do 86 and 87. Get a couple of them rolling. See if we can get lucky this morning.
Order submitted.
Woohoo! Let's get lucky. Let's get lucky.
Order filled.
Here we go.
Order submitted.
Get that green cross here coming up. Yeah, if we get another push up, we should take the next trade. All right, good morning. Rue, how you doing out there? You making any money already? Rue, you must be a millionaire. Tell me that you're a millionaire.
Order submitted.
Gotta be a millionaire.
Order submitted.
You make a ton of money. Rue's in a mansion in India.
Order filled.
Yes, Apex allows you to use a semi-automated system, so that's what this is. This is a a system that has, in this case, it just jumped in this trade for us right here, but I have control over my stop here. So if I feel like I want to just take some risk off the table, so they ask for a semi-automated system, and that's what we have here that you're looking at today. Is it's could be considered fully automated. Depends on how you use it. So we just ripped off $2,000 on two accounts. So let me get the P&L to the top here. Nice trade out of the gate. Way to go. Here we go. We're rolling. We got a couple of grand. Actually $4,000. So so I've been paid north of $12,000 so far from Apex, and I've got a couple more coming. So far so good. If I have any problems, I'll let you know. You guys will be the first that will know, and then I'll find out what exactly it'll take to get to whatever rules they come up with. Yep. No, I'll show you some payouts here. Let me get my bank account set up to where I can share it, and I'll show you the payments. I do need to share this disclaimer real quick. Any signals or trading opportunities that I might show you today are for educational and demonstrational purposes only. Me or my team aren't responsible for any trading wins or losses that you might incur. If you'd like to trade, please reach out to a financial advisor before you make any trades, and get some advice.
Order submitted.
All right, awesome. So yeah, this is the AI Auto Trader. It's a fully automated system that can be used also discretionarily to trade. So you can, all these buttons are hot up here, so you can buy and sell contracts as you please. So you know, if we get a little bit close on one or whatever, I'll just kind of try to nudge it over the line with a discretionary trade or something like that. But for the most part, you know, fully automated if you want to use it like that, and it'll run up the score for you potentially. So this morning, this is the leaderboard for today so far. Again, we just hit this one a few seconds ago, but before that, we've got the RTY. I believe we've got it going off at. I think it might wake up and trade at 3 in the morning till 4 in the morning. I think we might have 2 or 3 different sessions set up in this particular strategy. But anyway, I had 2 of them going, and so that's why it shows, it should be just 3,000, but I had another account set up with the same name. I probably used it for one of my live accounts the other day and changed it back to the RTY. But anyway, the YM also hit the 1-day pass. The NQ hit twice, so it hit before. You guys should have it hitting on yours, and then I just played it right here and hit these 2. And then kind of following up, we got a YM NQ. So anyway, this is the leaderboard. We've got a CL coming up the leaderboard right here too. So got a lot of good strategies popping off this morning. I love Fridays. Fun Friday. Here we go. So we got $4,000 so far. Not quite. 30 something, 3,000 something. So we'll kind of sit back and let the robot you know, observe the market and try to find us another juicy opportunity here. Yeah, how about that prime time yesterday, man? I peeked over and saw that video after he told me about it. Wow, that thing was going off like a money machine. I mean, I was like, let's go, come on. So my high record for trading an auto system robot for one session was $4,600. It's in the Hall of Fame. One contract, and it ended at 4,600 something. So that is my official record. I told Rory we should put our record on here somewhere so that, you know, we can keep up with it, and when we get close to it, you know, we know that that we broke the record. So we'll do that. We'll get a little scoreboard going at some point that shows the best day for a AI trading bot.
Order filled.
So this is the AI Auto Trader. It's software strategies that my company develops, and we might jump in this trade right here and try to get this other $1,000. So I've got this strategy trying to work here to get us up to 3. So it's going to try to jump in right here and see if we can push through the 30s. It's a tough number to get through. So. And the point of control is right here at 130. So a lot of push at 130. So we want to close this down right when we get to the 3,000 if we can get there. Darn it. We got close. If I would have put her up there just a little bit quicker, we'd have had that trade. So we broke even on that one. Still sitting with our 3,000 something here.
Order cancel. Order filled.
So probably the smart thing for me to do is to just go back into that strategy. You know, now that it made 2,000, we only need another, you know, 1,100 or whatever it is to finish this to the 3,000 for the evaluation. So we're gonna disable this real quick, and we're gonna go into the session profit limit, and we're gonna change it so that it just takes us out of the trade once it makes, let's say, $1,100. So I don't have to move any stops or targets. This will now automatically do it for me.
Order submitted.
In the stop, let's move our stop in a little bit to like 1,000. So we'll make a small adjustment to the ODP to just try to finish off these two evaluations right here. So it's probably a smart move to do that, you know, instead of it having the 3,000 and then me trying to move the target to a position that I don't know exactly where it exists. Now the bot is smart and it can do it for us. Hey, Dr. Jeff, good morning. Good to see you. Dr. Jeff, are you trading? Is there any trading going on your machine?
Order filled.
Yeah, I haven't heard of the Apex new rules yet. You know, I did a survey probably 2 months ago, maybe now. And so I assume there was new rules coming out, but I haven't seen any yet, and I'm sure we'll hear about it right away because it'll be a lot of big news, I assume. But yeah, I assume there's new rules
Order
coming. They're probably trying to figure it out. I know that they were cracking down on, they called it DCA, dollar cost averaging.
Order filled.
I've seen several videos of people saying that they got their accounts busted by that particular trading strategy. But beyond that, I hadn't heard of a lot of other complaints. Yeah, I'm using a trade copier. Down here I've got this, this is the Replicanto by Flowbots trade copier that I use. Don't have an affiliation with them, but I asked, you know, our Discord community, you know, all the traders that we have in there, which one to potentially use, and several people came back with that one. This is our Discord community. Thank you, everybody who's a member. We have 171 online right now, so that number just continues to grow. Really appreciate everybody joining us. So we'll be doing our optimizations and getting those back to you this afternoon. So got the team getting together, and then we'll work the strategies and run them through the AI model and make sure we try to get you the best opportunity for success for next week. So we'll be working on that later this afternoon. Excited about it. The one-day passes have really been a game changer for us, and hopefully you guys as well. We're seeing it everywhere. That please keep dropping in the evals when you pass them. It's really exciting to see, and really proud of you when you do that. Those are hard to pass. They were hard to pass before before we developed the one-day passes that Rue helped us develop. Rue, thank you, thank you. ODP, ODP. Okay, yeah. Wait till you know. I've waited till they go down back to the 95 or 90% off. That's on the Apex accounts. They're back up to the 80% off. So hopefully they run that sale again and maybe stock up. Ah, okay. Well, you got denied for DCA. Okay, I heard that through several videos. I was watching a lot of videos. I watch tons of videos for YouTube. My team hates it because every day I come in with this great idea of things that, you know, I learned last night on YouTube. But yeah, I did. I watched a couple videos, and I know that was disappointing for several people. I didn't really ever do dollar cost averaging, so I don't know the benefit of it enough to really, you know, speak to its benefit. But apparently you do because you were successful doing it. But I didn't. I've never done it. Actually, I didn't know what it was till probably maybe 6 months ago, and someone put it in Discord, our Discord, if we have strategies that use it. And
Order
yeah, I wasn't
filled.
as fluid
Order
as
filled.
I am now, but I said, no, I don't, but I think we could probably program it for sure, and automate it. But what we never did, and I'm kind of glad that we didn't, because it seems like it's something that maybe people aren't, they don't think it's fair. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know the benefit enough yet to know why it's illegal in their minds. You know, against their rules. I guess not illegal. That's a whole different term. But against their rules, I don't know why. Yeah, yeah. Man, I watched his videos and I felt like a criminal. Like, Jesus. I'm just trying to use your service to benefit both of us. And,
Order
yeah, I
filled.
was a gambler and a swindler and all these other things besides a trader, investor,
Order
trying to
submitted.
trying to make money. So,
Order
yeah, his videos
submitted.
were hard to watch. I made it through all five or whatever it was, though. Because I think, for me, we're partners. I partner with them. I invest in them, and then they, help me back. So for me, it's a win-win. But, I think we just got to stay on the edge of the rules of what
Order
those
filled.
particular rules are. So I'm excited to see if they come out with new ones, what they are, and how we adapt to conform. But trading with a bot is a lot easier than discretionary trading. You don't have to pay attention near as much. So we'll see if we can get in another trade here, and it won't take trades that aren't good setups, and it's mine. So we've got the filters all in these chart here to kind of tell us what a good trade is and what isn't. So the crosses will pop on the chart when it's a good trade setup for the bot to take is how it works. So this is just if you're kind of new tuning in to see what we're doing here. We've got basically a AI bot here trading, and it's down here. This is this particular one. In this case, it's called the NQ $50,000 one-day pass bot, or algo, or robot. I've heard a lot of different names, but they're all the same thing. A strategy is what we call it, because that's what Ninja Trader calls it, is a strategy. So it's really just a number of parameters, filters, different indicators, different modeling that we're doing with a particular strategy to look at price and where price has been, and try to predict the next opportunity to take a trade, and then with the anticipation that we have a sense of where the price will move to. So it's a fully automated system doing all the mathematical modeling and indication behind the scenes here for us, and we just kind of sit back and enjoy the ride of what it's going to do for us. So. Right now, today, these numbers reset every day at 5 o'clock p.m. So far this morning, these are the strategies that are profitable. Again, we had the RTY one-day pass hit, and I'll show you the chart where that took that trade. We had the YM one-day pass hit. I'll show you that one as well. The NQ $50,000 one-day pass
Order
hit.
submitted.
So we had three of
Order
our
submitted.
ODPs hit so far. We have a one-day pass strategy set up for
Order.
each
Order
instrument.
canceled.
So we've got the 6 instruments that we trade. The NQ, the ES, YM, RTY. Those are the financial equities. And then we trade 2 commodities. We got gold and oil that we trade. So we got 6 different instruments that we trade. And so we created actually 7 different one-day passes. We have an NQ 2-minute as well, not just a 30 range. We've got a 2-minute. So we've got seven one-day passes back there working. Okay, so we jumped in this trade here, trying to go south. Again, we're trying to get that last $1,000. And the way the system's set up now is if it gets to 1,000, it should close the
Order
trade.
submitted. Order filled.
Come on, baby. Just one more click low. Come on. Oh, no, not going to get
Order
it.
filled.
Darn, that was close.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
We were one click short. So it's still active. And we've got $600 of drawdowns. So now we got to be a little more strategic about what we do here.
Order submitted.
Trading 10 contracts on $600 will get you about, 6 ticks. That's not going to be enough for any trade on the NQ market. So we'll go down to like one contract and see if we can kind of nurture this one back to life here.
Order canceled.
Man, that was close.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled.
So I'm at 700, so I'm just kind of doing some math in my head. I want to be at 3,000, so I need 2,300. And I can only lose, I think now, I'll just keep it at 1,000, but I think if we lose 700, we're out. Okay, so we're back in. If it senses another opportunity there, we'll go ahead and take that trade. Boy, that one was close. Man, that was so close. All right, Steven, congratulations. Woo, Steven is killing it, man. Steven, you gotta share your story more. How many PAs do you have, Steven? You have made a ton of them. And you made it on the $50,000 one-day pass. Awesome. Woo.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Congratulations. You are killing it. You're going to compete against Marcia. I haven't seen Marcia yet, but man, she's got 10 of them, or did have. She had 10 of them. I know she made it up to 10. And Suzanne made it to 5. Suzanne's up to 5. Okay, we're in.
Order submitted.
Trying to go long. Here we go. 2 contracts. So CNQ.
Order filled.
So we gained a little bit of ground there. Got about a $700 trade on that one.
Order filled.
Yep, 660. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. I apologize. This is just something I got to learn how to do every day. Every day we go to the OBS for whatever reason. I've got to go over here and up the volume.
Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted.
I sure wish I could save it at this.
Order filled.
Okay, sorry about that. Looks like I'm back up at 100%.
Order canceled.
Okay, we're back in, going long.
Order filled.
Got a little bit of resistance on the upside here. Trying to push away from 150. Point of control just moved right there, so that's the most popular price right now, 166.
Order filled.
We got to try to push to 176. We're holding 2 contracts on this particular trade.
Order submitted. Order filled.
All right, so we're squeezed in at
Order submitted.
about
Order
800.
submitted.
Steve, thank you. How's that improve? I'm sure it did. I've just got to learn to do that every time I go live here. Feels strange having a microphone this close anyway.
Order canceled.
All right, congratulations, Steven. 12 PAs. Congratulations. Man, that's so exciting to see you guys do so good with this. This is it's really fun for me. Really, really fun. You know, that we get the chance to develop software that helps people is really, really awesome. It really makes it powerful for us. You know, and that we get to use it too. That's the best part. You know, that's the cool thing. It's a win-win. I read the book, you know, from Stephen Covey, and you know, one of his 7 traits of highly effective people is, you know, create a win-win, and that's always a goal. So that's really cool. I'm proud of you, Stephen. Way to go. You know, you might be able to do some coaching sessions. If you go in Discord, you might want to share that information. I think I'll add a couple more accounts to this over here. So, you know, the trade copier, you can just kind of click more as you see fit. So if you feel like you want to add another account or take them away, this is how you turn them on and off. It's really a simple, very simple piece of software, this particular one. I do like Rory's better just because it shows you the value, the money that it made in each of those accounts. His does a really nice job of showing you a dashboard of how much money the trade copier, you know, moved from account to account. This one is just really super simple. Just kind of put the leader account in, and then click your on and off here to enable them. There's nothing else to do. That's the only thing I do is I click that once to get the account, and then you know, just turn these little green buttons on and off, and then use this toggle off to turn them on and off. So it's a pretty simple process for this one. Rory is using the Affordable Indicators trade copier. I'm not sure what the particular name is, but it seems to work well now for him, and has a really nice dashboard, which is, I think, nice.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay, so the NQ is coming in hot. What we're looking at on this particular screen, so this is the pink color is our, it's an indicator that we developed called the background bias, and you know, it's leaning in on price movements, calculating what the potential next move is, and then the green over here is the orders that are taking place, and then over here is this solid pink line is the they call it the point of control. So the outer bands here, so gray one here, and then there's a gray one that's above there. It's called the 70%. It's called the value area. It's the set where 70% of the contracts are trading at. So that's right there. We jumped in this trade right here, so we're going south on an auto trade here. $500. All right, nice trade. So we got a nice nugget on that one, and we went ahead and added another account to it. So that was a $700 trade on that particular one.
Order filled.
Boy, I tell you, if you watched yesterday, man, Rory had one bot. I don't even have the bot. I don't even have it. I have a version of it, but I don't have the settings that he has, and I meant to do that before this broadcast so I could have it going off too,
Order
but
filled.
he called it Steven is the name, because I guess Stephen Aldridge it might have been you, Stephen, who helped him develop that strategy that runs on the prime time. It's your name, I know that. So someone, and that's what we were doing the challenge, and we were putting different strategies as your guys' names. So I did have a Dr. Jeff one and other names, but anyway, Stephen went off yesterday. I think I saw the highest that it got was around 4,700, I think. But it ended up closing, I believe, in the 3,000 range. But it was going off like crazy, setting a record almost.
Order submitted.
Poor Rory had to watch it come back on him too. That's so painful for him. He can't handle that. All right, we jumped in again. Here we go. That is painful though when they back up against you, but that's the way trading is. You know, it's not a straight line. I always tell people, but it's just part of the game. You know, you were up 4,000. You know, no one's you started at zero, so that's always the interesting part.
Order
So
submitted.
we've got a trade right here. Looks like we're sitting at about $200, 500.
Order
Boom.
filled. Order submitted.
All right. We're up about $5,000 here.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Got some good action here on the NQ.
Order filled.
This trade was a roller, wasn't it not? Look at this thing. Woo! Maybe should have drugged that target down a bit. We're rolling though in contracts here. We're absolutely zooming. We're in the milliseconds here. If you look at the chart, you know, we're talking milliseconds between orders, typically. So these are trades that you just kind of get in line and take what they give you.
Order filled. Order filled.
Take a look at the leaderboard. I tend to look around a little bit when I get bored and see what else is trading good this morning. RTY, YM, NQ $50,000 one-day pass. So we hit those
Order
three.
submitted. Order filled.
Got these
Order filled.
these Apex accounts here that we're rolling with, doing pretty good.
Order submitted.
CL, nice trade going on the CL right now. About to hit $800 if it can get up here. Let's go take a look at that instrument.
Order filled.
CL is the crude
Order
oil.
filled.
We call it the black gold strategy. Oh, today we've got a presentation. Rory will be giving a presentation this afternoon, 1 o'clock, if anybody can join him. He'll go over some
Order submitted.
performance history and show more of the
Order submitted.
newer technology. I'm really excited. Sergio has been
Order
chomping at the
filled.
bit to get on my machine to put this pattern recognition. What it is, it's candlestick pattern recognition.
Order submitted.
And we've got software now developed that can sense what kind of candles these are, and will take us out of the trade if it sees, you know, one of those particular candles that we program.
Order.
So
Order submitted.
I'll be working that software. It'll be loading it up for me after the session, and you know, developing some strategies that you know, pick different candles to stop on, to be the one that we go out on. Eventually we'll we'll bring the candlestick pattern recognition into the order as well.
Order filled.
So we jumped in here on the auto trade back here,
Order submitted.
trying to push through the 100, kind of pulling back to 100. We got our point of control right here at 90, so we're trying to push through the point of control. Got our target up here at 127. Looks like a tall order right now to get there.
Order filled.
Kind of peaked out on price. We hit a little bit of a plateau here. The bot saw a couple good opportunities. Looked like it did a pullback and go, which is kind of its little sweet spot. Here's the indicator that we're using for entry on this particular strategy. This yellow line is an RSI line, and we have these zones in it down here. And when the RSI comes out of the red zone, it'll take the trade, or vice versa. If the RSI comes out of the green zone, it'll take the trade, and it's really a momentum based trigger.
Order filled.
Okay, so we got another nice nugget.
Order submitted.
I believe that trade pulled in. I think that might have been about another $600 trade. So anyway, that we're at 1,700 or so. So that was about another $600 trade on that particular move. Had some good auto trades out of this bot. This is it's kind of my favorite one. This is the NQ Signal A bot. We have it set up to be kind of the haymaker and the one-day pass. So all those strategies are rooted in this one momentum-based indicator that we've developed.
Order filled.
Contracts are looking good. We're about 2,200 contracts trading a minute right now. That's a good volume zone for us. We got another green cross coming on the chart here. We're going to go ahead and take another trade long in this particular move. That's our indicator that we share.
Order filled.
Now, what we just saw is that candle closed red. That's an indicator that says, nope, not good setup. So, again, those things happen in split seconds right there. It was a nice green solid candle, came back, closed red, didn't take the trade. Those are significant moves that, you know, you or I can't quite do. But the software can pull that off in the millisecond time frame, which is pretty incredible. And I've been programming machines for years, and the time frames that machines work in, machine learning works in, is just you can't quite get your arms around it because it doesn't make any sense. But it's a different zone. Awesome. We're running up the score this morning. This is a good trading day so far. We've got 3 of them that are kind of moving in our direction. If we can keep them going, give one more good trade on these 2, and we'll be hopefully at our goal. This one might have to do just a bit more.
Order filled.
Yeah, the link. Thanks, Claude. Rory, if you're out there, if you wouldn't mind, maybe drop the link in, or Brock, or I might be able to send him a message on Skype and see if he can, see if he'll drop that link in for me. Sorry about that. Let me switch this here.
Order filled.
Skype. Try not to leave Skype open because it fights the video for this live streaming. Let me see if I can do it without making any mistakes here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order canceled.
Okay, good. Drop webinar. Okay, good. All right, we're gonna take this trade right here and
Order filled.
hope to
Order
go
filled.
north. We
Order
had a
filled.
lot of
Order filled.
orders right here at 100. Again, point of control is right there, so it's usually a pretty good place to take a trade. Is near point of control. You'd kind of like to be outside of point of control, coming in towards it. Would be a ideal trade. So right here on these three accounts, right here.
Order filled. Order filled.
So they moved back up. So we're at about $2,000 on the two and $1,000 on the other. So a little bit more work to do now.
Order filled.
Okay, cool. So if anybody's trading out there, let me know how you guys are doing. I like to always hear that and share that information. So Steven passed another eval with his NQ 1-day pass. Steven, what time did you get that one? We'll take a look here too. I'll bring up the NQ 1-day pass. You know, we have it coming alive at 8:30 and going to bed at 9:30. So that's the best times. What we do, just if you're new, kind of watching us, is we optimize them every Friday, and we take a look at all of our bots and drones, and we know which signals they are. But anyway, we look at the bots and drones, and then we give you guys the best time for profitability for those particular strategies. So we try to set our clients up for the best chance of success. That's what we do, and so we gave you those results, and so far this morning we've hit 3 of them, and again the NQ, the time window of best opportunity was 8:30 to 9. So this is that strategy right here. This is that one, and it made 29.15 this morning. So I'm going back in the trade data to find the marker. We call it the marker where it took the trade at. It'll show us the 10 contracts that it bought. It marks it on the chart for us so we can show, where it took the trade and exited the trade. Again, we have it waking up at 8:30 in the morning, so it found its first opportunity, it looks like, right here at so the first opportunity it saw was this particular trade right here, and that's a little bit hard to read with the white marker here. I can change it to black real quick, but I'm trying to think of maybe a yellow. I think I'll do yellow color here on this one real quick. Let me go ahead and change the marker so that we can see the color better. That didn't help much for that one. Try another one.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, that helped this one. But anyway, we bought 9 at 191 and one contract at 191.25. So that was the trade that the auto trader took for the NQ $50,000 1-day pass, ODP, this morning. And again, it closed at profit here. This one closed at 176. So that was the trade that took place for this particular one. Steven, is that the one that you hit this morning? So to get these strategies to show up in the particular chart, all you do is go down and pick the strategy here. And that'll bring up the one that you're wanting to look at. So in our case here, we want to watch 1386. So I grabbed 386 right there, and now it brings this this bot is now active on this chart because it's the account that we're looking at. So okay, good, Steven, that's the one he hit. Awesome. I love it when a plan comes together. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is so fun.
Order submitted.
show this other thing.
Order submitted.
All right, we're going to jump in here in a few seconds, it looks like, if this candle closes green.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Let me make sure something else
Order
didn't happen.
submitted. Order filled. Order canceled.
We might have closed a little bit too close to that that volume zone right there. Let me take a measurement. We have a filter in here protecting us from volume zones. So 235, 46 ticks. I'll have to look. If I've got 60 ticks in the strategy, then that would be too many. So that might have kept. I'm guessing that kept us out of the trade right there. That volume zone. What I can do is I can set my, once I go to the strategy and find out what it's set at. To do that, to find out what the settings are, the easiest place for me to do it is just to right mouse click anywhere. I'll go do a new strategy, and I just go get the template that I have. So I'm just going to load up that template. Make sure OBS. Get rid of this little box here. So yeah, I just load up the template. So I just go find that that NQ template. I just want to look at the settings because I'm curious.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
So I'm just going to go down here to volume zone. Yeah, I've got 60 ticks. So that was a little too close to that to get to that entry. So let me just make sure this is set at 60 ticks. So we can emulate the volume zones here and stop it from showing me the cross unless it's 60 ticks away. So now that cross will disappear.
Order filled.
So it was too close to that that red volume zone right here to take that trade, and I had my crosses set up not to even look at volume zones because I look at every cross as an opportunity to take a trade, but the system prevented that one from happening. The crosses won't show up now until there's enough room for the trade. Woo, Steven, 2,400. He's slaying it this morning. Steven, way to go.
Order filled.
Claude, what we do is we do a the trade performance of the strategies throughout the week. So his question is, let me read it. Where do we find the best time, for Monday? We're gonna publish the time to trade right here in our private Discord. If you're a member, you probably will know a little bit about this, but we have new members joining us every day. We sell a lifetime license almost 2 a day, so really appreciate everybody joins us here with the AI Auto Trader journey. But here's our Discord, and in this channel right here, Claude, the software updates only channel. It's a channel that we've created where only my team can edit, so that we don't get people messing with it or losing information. But we first of all, we give a lot of valuable information out of the top 5, how they performed, how much money they made, what their percent profitable was, and then looks like Rory did another one, another update of what percent profitability they were, so you kind of know which ones are hot. But we have this spreadsheet right here that shows all the parameters for all the different strategies. So we mark them up. It's pretty easy to go through and see, but we put the revision date and then we highlight which parameter to change. So we share that in Discord every Friday. We optimize them.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled.
I don't know if this is, hopefully I don't share anything here that I'm not supposed to, but this is my bank account. Someone, I think Steve earlier, was asking about payouts, but so anyway, on 7/2 I received 4,000, on 7/11 received another 4,000. So over the last couple of weeks, you know, made 8,000 and have a couple more coming. So that's the evidence right there. That's what we're all playing for right there. Those are all the marbles. Those are what we're, you know, I've made huge investments too, right? These are, you know, I've bought a ton of them, but it's an investment. I, you know, used to trade my live account and still do, but, you know, trading with prop accounts is way more fun for me. Because so many other people can do it, and you can rally around other people, where, you know, your own account, it's kind of like your own personal thing. Nobody really cares, you know, if you make money or lose money. Where if it's a prop account, it's something that, you know, everybody's doing, and it's hard to do. It's hard to pass them, so it's fun to try, and, you know, the challenge is probably the best part. I like competing against everything. If you want to play golf, let's go play a round of golf, or pool, or cards, anything.
Order submitted.
Steven made 2,400 on Steven. Oh man, I've got FOMO big time. I need to grab that thing in a hurry and bring it over. I'm missing out big time.
Order submitted.
That's one heck of a strategy. That thing was super exciting yesterday to watch. Boy, I was watching that thing, my eyes were just getting googly-eyed. I mean, it was trailing right along. Every time it just turned around. It's like, man, let's go. Let me show you how we can do that. So I'll go through it right now. I won't mess around. So Rory put it in the, let me go see if I can do this.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Rory put it in Discord for
Order
us.
submitted.
If he put the settings in there, I can go grab them and bring them in and run it real quick on my account too. Where did he put it though?
Order submitted.
Strategy, collaboration, probably. Nope.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
So it looks like Charles put the actual Ninja script in here, the XML. I have source code on this machine, so I can't use the typical XML. I always have a different structure that I have to work with. So let me try to find the settings. If I can find the settings, I can just bring them over manually. I think he took I know he took a screenshot of the settings and put them somewhere. If anybody knows where Rory put them, or Rory, if you're out there, maybe you can tell me what channel you drop those Steven settings in. I've got major FOMO. I got major FOMO. Steven's got me all jacked up on FOMO here. Steven, thank you. Thank you for doing that. I really need that.
Order submitted.
I need more FOMO.
Order canceled.
Come on, where are they at?
Order filled.
There it is. Here we go. Prime time scored 4,000. All right, here we go. So we'll do this together. So this is our Discord chat, and
Order canceled.
Rory dropped in the strategy collaboration channel.
Submitted.
He dropped in, prime time yesterday, Steven, and maybe it's you, Steven Aldrich. Awesome. Steven, his strategy that Rory named on his computer, which runs on prime time. I mean, a lot of different names in here, but anyway, it made over 4,000 today, so it's an 82040. This is the copy of the settings. So I'm going to just copy these and bring them over. So it's basically a bare signal C, which is awesome because this is our newest signal that we developed and released probably 2 months ago now, maybe a month and a half ago. So really relatively new. And the ATM he's got is 50/180/50 with a profit window of 40. Okay. So I know all these. By heart. Let me see what other settings there are. So we use 9:30 to 11:30. Enter on same bar. Let me see. No. He gave us 500, 1,000. He's rolling up 4,000. He's only going to let us get to 1,000. Is that really what he would do? No, he would let us go as far as we wanted. But we try to give these results, with some realistic numbers so that we don't, get too wild here. Okay, so I think I've got them down. I'm going to go bring them in. Oh, Robert, thank you. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate that for helping me get that straight there. Well, I'm surprised we haven't taken a trade here in a while on the NQ. Haven't quite got the right setup yet. Okay, so if we go south now, we're in. No, gotta get a little higher. We gotta get to 100 first. So we almost got there. If we turn around now, we'll probably catch a trade. We needed to get this 50 in alignment with us here. That's why we haven't really taken trades in a little while. Yeah, very choppy right now. Kind of. For this particular one, it'd need to kind of turn around on us, and it would turn to a red. So yeah, we'll catch this trade right here if it holds. If it continues to push down. And then we'll be going into 70, which is a terrible, terrible number to try to go fight. So there'll be a bad trade going south right here for sure.
Order submitted.
Oh, $7,000, Rue! Congratulations on the NQ, Rue. So this is kind of like a little bit of a give and take. Rue shared a lot with us, and he was trading gold like crazy. And now we trade the heck out of NQ, and he's over on the NQ. So he's helped us, and it looks like he's He's over on the NQ trade now.
Order filled.
This is this one's full speed here. The NQ, way to go, Rue. Proud of you. Short time frames. He's a money maker. Here we go. We'll take this trade. Nope. Gotta close that candle red.
Order filled.
So we got our 50 right in alignment now, so whatever way it tips. But where our RSI line's too high, we gotta come down to take a trade. It's kind of good that it's extending for us, so that puts us in a more favorable position.
Order filled.
I'm gonna get this Steven strategy going here before I miss out. Okay, we jumped in. We jumped in, and I need to kind of take a closer look here. We don't need more than our numbers, so let's squeeze this down a bit.
Order filled.
Okay, so we're sitting at about $5,300. All right, so I was going to get the Steven strategy rolling. Let's get my
Order
head straight
submitted.
here.
Order submitted.
So
Order submitted.
Steven is so this is it.
Order
Let's see
filled.
why it's not
Order filled.
trading. So these are the settings for
Order
Steven.
Order canceled.
Ah. Ah.
Order filled.
Go get this one set up. Oh, this one doesn't look right either. I have to have Sergio help me. I've got some source code here that's giving me a little bit of difference. I need to check with him before I do that.
Order
I'll hold out
submitted.
on Steven until after the broadcast so I don't make Sergio's
Order
job harder.
submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, awesome, Rory. Thank you. There we go. If anybody wants to join that webinar this afternoon at 1 o'clock, he'll be able to share a little more information with you than I have here today. He'll show the trade performance a little bit
Order
more. And
filled.
man, performance, holy moly, guys. I think this might be our best week ever since we've developed the auto trader. I think we're looking at a record week this week. Had a heck of a week trading. Some of the numbers are, really unbelievable for this week. And if you have our system, you probably could look at your own and say, wow,
Order submitted.
holy moly. Oh yeah, Dan dropped his in yesterday. Dan's such a good client. He helps us, he shares a lot of information and really works with Charles a lot. Like, to
Order submitted.
get information from Charles and whatever,
Order
and then
submitted.
shares information back with
Order
us.
submitted.
Dan dropped in his yesterday.
Order filled.
I think Dan had one like I did. I could tell he did. He must have had a duplicate as well.
Order submitted.
This is Dan's performance yesterday, and
Order
he said something about several of them, several 4-digit winners. I know. He had this one. This one made $6,000. I bet he had 2 of them,
Order
just like I
filled.
did. Probably 2 of strategies. He probably used one on his live account at one
Order
point, and then
filled.
put it back on this account. Really kind of for at least those top 2, I would assume. But his haymaker made $4,000. The CL, the oil, made $2,000. He's got this one, this NQ 2 minutes up to $130,000. It starts out at 100. That thing is absolutely crushing it. So that's, when people ask what to trade, I would say look at your trade performance, and that will kind of guide you on which ones are doing good on your machines. And Robert's had some. I seen a couple he shared with us last week. He was above 110 on several, it looked like. So got some moving, and that's from the day you put it in, and it just kind of tallies them up as it adds and subtracts. So just kind of thinking about that, that's a lot of opportunity, a lot of upside.
Order submitted. Order filled.
I'm going to create that, Stephen, real quick. I was just thinking a little bit more about it. I can create it in the new shell. What I was opening before was I have another software suite for the other auto trader that was coming up, but I can recreate that Signal C. I'm just going to load another Signal C that I have saved for the NQ. This is one that we're testing, but it's not quite. So I'll do this over here. If you guys got those one-day passes this morning, if you could put them in the chat, if you got them or not, that would be helpful for us to know if our systems are all working. I see Stephen got the one. He took it on a eval account and passed one. That's good news. What you're looking at is the AI Auto Trader. It's an AI trading bot. And on the screen over here, this is a dashboard for trader funding. This particular company is called Apex. And I buy accounts. Right now, these accounts are the $50,000 accounts, and they cost $35 basically to get one. And what that does is it's a challenge basically to see if you can get $3,000 in profit before you lose $2,500. So that's the challenge, making $3,000 before you lose $2,500. And if you do, like these over here, this one right here is a 53,000 something. So I passed that challenge, and now I go back to the Apex website and I pay them $85. So now we're talking about 85 and 35. So net I'm at basically 110. Or I'm sorry, 120. And so now that I'm 120 invested, I have an opportunity to try to make 2,600. If I make 2,600 in profit, I can ask for 2,000 back from my PA accounts. So that's the way these ones work, and we develop strategies down here that help us, get there. And right now, again, this morning we've had these, we call them the one-day pass because they're a strategy that we've built that trades 10 contracts, and if you use it and it makes it to its limit, it'll be at the evaluation pass profit limit, which is $3,000. I had one running first thing this morning right out of the gate, and it made it to the 2,000. We have a stop that moves up. We call it the profit window, and that protects us so that in case the price comes back, we go out at 2,000. So in this particular case, on the one that I ran this morning, it didn't quite get to the 3,000. It came back on me, stopped us out at 2,000, and we're still in now. So we're still in on them. And then I just kind of added another third one in a little bit later, just to show how we, can just add over here into the trade copier any accounts that you want. So I just added another one just to show that, the flexibility of the system. So I want to get that Steven one created. I'll do a new strategy. Go get it over here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Darn thing.
Order submitted.
All right, so the NQ is coming back to life. We pulled back quite a bit. Came down to 40 right here, 1940. And we're pushing back up. So for our bot to want to take this trade, we're going to need a pullback. Or if it does turn around, it probably will turn the 50 red and potentially get us right in a really beautiful trade if it does a pullback here. $70 is a hard number to get away from.
Order submitted.
So just barely missed that one. The 50 wasn't quite red yet. Almost a good setup. Very close.
Order filled.
Okay, so we'll take this trade going long. All the indicators are in place.
Order filled.
So we'll just kind of watch this trade and just make sure we don't go a little bit too far on any of these. So this particular one, we're looking for
Order submitted.
not sure what the target is actually on this one. I think 1,000.
Filled.
Okay, we're still in the game here, and now it's setting up for.
Order submitted.
No, didn't quite get long enough there. Steven, you are rocking it, man. Steven, how about a round of applause for Steven? That's 2 today. 2 one-day passes on the NQ. He is absolutely slaying it. Good job, Steven. Okay, we're going to go long here, maybe.
Order submitted.
Barely. We had a green candle. We were in it. Oh, man, Steven, that's awesome. His system's working in overdrive today. He's got all kinds of stuff going. I can imagine what his screen looks like.
Order filled.
All right, we're in this trade here. We're trying to go long. And I wanna get greedy here.
Order filled.
Yeah, we hit our profit window. Another good trade. So we hit the profit window on that one. A good little
Order
trade
filled.
there. So we're back to 5,000-ish. Steven.
Order filled.
He's our like good luck charm. ODP and Steven. So what I'm running here, just anybody would be interested, I'm running the one-day pass, basically. I'm running the one-day pass strategy. All I changed was the, I mean, I changed a couple things. I changed the times that it trades, so that, you know, it can trade during this session. We give you guys the strategy to only trade from 8:30 to 9:30 because that's the best opportunity for it. You know, for me, I like to trade it all the time. So anyway, it's in this trade right here, and we're only using 2 contracts on this particular one. We did get it up to 2,000 on the first trade this morning, so I wanted to just go down to 2 contracts, trying to get to that other 1,000, and we've kind of been bouncing back and forth, you know, between 2,000 and 1,000, trying to get there.
Order submitted.
So we'll get another rip at it right here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Uh-oh, chop fest.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled.
Oh boy. Getting a little bit of a chop fest here.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, come on. One way or the other. Ooh.
Order submitted.
Wow.
Order filled.
This is painful. This market won't move enough for us to trade right now. So yeah, this is probably not a good time to trade. Obviously, this is this is too much indecision here. Nobody can really make money in this one.
Order submitted.
That's funny, Rue. Yeah, I've talked about that. When I first bought the company, I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, we're just gonna keep this for ourselves. Like, why would we even sell it? Nothing wins all the time. Let's just start there, right? It's
Order filled.
it can be quite the money maker, but it's also can lose money. So
Order filled.
boy,
Order filled.
I can't get away from this trade.
Order
This one's
filled.
just nasty.
Order
This is
filled.
nasty. Get out of this thing. Oh, goodness gracious. Jesus. This has been hard to watch for me. Oh,
Order submitted.
Jesus. Whew. Holding price tight right here at 70. Just tight.
Order submitted. Order filled.
So next chance I get,
Order
I'll
filled.
try to
Order
close
filled.
this thing out. If I get one, I don't think I'll get a chance.
Order submitted.
Man,
Order
Whew.
filled. Order filled.
what a tough market right now. The NQ's not playing nice. Oh man, look at that channel. Oh, this is rare that it does this. So we'll maybe this is telling me opportunity knock somewhere else in another market. So that's why we have all these other ones rolling too, is to help us, look at what markets are the most favorable.
Order
The
submitted.
NQ was high, this morning, obviously rolled up the scoreboard big time. The RTY knocked off that one-day pass, and then we've had
Order submitted.
the YM, the Dow is like a darling. This one's done nothing but made money for like the whole week, couple weeks. The Dow
Order
has
filled.
really been crushing
Order
it.
filled.
Big numbers too, like 1,500. That's a big number. These are all trade in one contracts. The only one that, the only ones that trade more than one contract, and it's 10, is the one-day passes. So all these other bots just trade one contract. Down here in Miami Beach, and always got action out this door here. All right, super duper choppy zone here on the NQ. Basically flatlining for us here, trying to show off. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the broadcast. This isn't a market that I would prefer to trade or trade live for sure. So I'll sign off. Rory will be doing the webinar at 1 o'clock too. So I want to get a little bit of time with him to share the slides and what we're going to be showing. So appreciate everybody joining us on the AI Auto Trader Revolution and making some money with us and sharing your stories. So Stephen, thank you very much. Congratulations. Super proud of you. Hit 2 one-day passes, looks like so far this morning. He really struck out on the NQ and $50,000 one-day pass, and we did too early. But once she started flatlining here, we took a break and got sawed up here. But you know, we took a couple really nice trades right out of the gate back here this morning. The one really good one was this short entry here. We took that short entry, another short entry. Those were with one contract. So we've taken quite a few trades with this bot. Wow, we were in a bunch of them. The big one was right here, 10 contracts. We rode that one down for a $2,000 profit window. But then we kind of got chopped up right in here. So that was kind of the day in a nutshell. So hope everybody has a great weekend, and if you have a chance, join Rory there for the little presentation at 1 o'clock. Everybody have a great weekend, and good luck trading. Bye now.